Hi everyone, welcome back to well, it's a kind of an impromptu rocks chat. I don't quite know what's happened to this. I've seemed to have like dropped down. Oh well. The reason I'm doing it is because I've had some news and I thought I would share it with you. So what happened was 2 days ago, well 1.5 days ago, I went for my MRI. And afterwards, I did mention that the guy who did it told me to make sure I kept my next appointment. And I thought, well, he said that to the person before. So, but then in the back of your mind, there's this little nag. What did he find? So today, I had to call him up because I rang my surgeon's secretary because I had some joint pain. And I Googled whether having the contrast can cause that, and it can. So I thought I'd give them a call to see what I can do about it, and if they kind of are aware that this might happen and everything else, because I always trust Google, and it said yes, it can happen and it can last for years. Give me a gammy leg for years. So anyway, she took down my thing and she said that the results weren't back, and so then I got on with doing stuff, and I looked at my phone and I had 2 missed calls from a withheld number. And actually I have 4 missed calls from that number, and 2 of them left voicemail messages. And it was from my cancer nurse, my Macmillan nurse. And she said, when you get this, can you give me a call back? And I thought, well, that's quite quick, isn't it? Maybe the secretary has spoken to her and they've got some advice for my leg, that sort of thing. So then I listened to the next message, and she said, I wasn't sure if I'd left you my number, but this is my number, and, make sure you give me a call. So I rang her and she said, we've got the results of your MRI. And I thought, when I was speaking to the secretary earlier that day, she said, oh no, not back yet, and they can take weeks, even urgent ones, they're taking weeks. So that was very quick. It's like a day and a half, because I didn't get home till 9 o'clock or 9:30 the previous day. That was a bit much. She said they're clear, they're perfect. They show that there's no recurrence and no disease, no nothing. Everything is as it should be. So brilliant news. So I was like, thank God for that. But when you kind of see 4 missed calls, and you listen and find out who it's from, and then all those things play on your mind. But yeah, great news. At least I know that the pictures inside my head show that it's as it should be. So there is actually a brain in there. It must be, to show it as it should be. So thank goodness for that. Whew. But I had to pop out, post off some orders. Well, Gary picked me up. We went to the garage and paid for his car, so then I had my car back. And on the way home I went to the post office, post off my orders, and now apparently if you can sort out an online account, you might be able to post overseas. So that's brilliant news. It will be imminent that they fix it, I'm sure, anyway. But so I did that, and I've got home. I thought, I haven't done my giveaway a day, so I thought if I get on, I can give you my news and do the giveaway a day. And it's a small one again today, but the giveaway is going to be for these little scissors. Well, not so little, they're guitar shaped. I love these scissors so much. I have a pair that I use. They are amazing. So that's my little giveaway of the day. Now my next one that's going to be a big one will be for this. Whoa! So yeah, worth watching and watching out for that. But this one's for these beautiful, fantastic scissors. What you got to do for it then? So if after my live stream, I kind of figured out that people were talking about ways that I could choose winners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count the numbers and do the get Siri. Not going to say his name loud because he'll interfere. To pick a number. So I'm going to do that. So, what's the phrase that pays? I want you to, in the comments, as well as the comment that you're going to put for me, to put a word. And that word will be in capital letters. And what should we choose? Okay. Hip, hip, hooray. Because I had the all clear from my MRI. Relief. I tell you, that isn't... I think, you know, for most people, they go for an MRI, they get the results, it's fine. But knowing how it all went last time, and the surgery I had, the recovery I had, and the fact that it was the smallest it could be, and that's how it affected me. If it was bigger and more, and if it happened again, it would be like having the bigger one last time. So knowing what that would entail, and that I would probably have to learn to talk all over again and all that stuff. Not that I had to learn to talk, I just had to, this time round, learn how to talk without the speech impediment. But if it happened again, it would be a much more intrusive surgery, and it would be like a whole world of poo. So yeah, all those things, they kind of work you up. And so I'm really, really glad in a way that I went. I mean, it's a horrible thing to have to go through the MRI, especially you know, having such a bad experience with the last one that failed anyway, and with those massive bruises and that awful tiny little donut that was tube. Well, this one wasn't as bad, but I'm glad I have done it, because now I've got peace of mind for 5 minutes. Peace of mind for that, but not necessarily all the other trials and tribulations that go along with life. Anyway, so yeah, hip hip hooray is the phrase that pays. Stick that, so put that in the comment section, along with any other comment you got to do. I'll count them up and I'll get to choose a number, and that will be my winner. So some of obviously my giveaways will finish in a month's time, but some of them won't, and I'll let you know in my chats who's won what and when. But I just thought I'd get on and give you an update. I've got to go out soon, so it won't be like I couldn't make mega long videos, or you know, arrange for another live stream or anything like that, because I've really not got an awful lot of time before I go out and look after Tyler. I'm going to take some crochet with me, and a few bits to do. Now I could I'll see how what I can get together and take with me. But I know when I used to look after Sophia, I used to do live streams from the house or the flat. They didn't always work out so well, but we'll see. I don't know what I'll be taking with me yet, but I just thought I'd get on and update you and do my little giveaway a day. Just bear with me a sec. I think I heard a... It wasn't. I thought they won't notice if I stick a little piece of that in my mouth. I've got this citrus thing, trying to get a little bit of moisture. I didn't bring a drink in, so I've got this lemon. Anyway, I had a letter today. Hang on, that's better. At least I've got a bit of moisture. Yeah, I had a letter today, and it says it was from Royal Mail, and they've said that they're not going to deliver our mail anymore for all of us along here, because the road is so bad for health and safety reasons that they're not going to be coming down the road until it's fixed up. So I had been messaging the guy who's doing the road, because as you know, I did that little protest thing, and I've got his number now. So I messaged him the other day, because he messaged me saying he was going to start Monday, and he didn't. Well, his daughter was at hospital, so he was a bit delayed, and they did start doing it today, just a little bit outside my neighbours and a little bit further down. And so I sent him a copy of the message, and he said, if you can ring them and tell them that we're going to do the road very, very imminently, and I'll make sure it's always up to scratch from now on. Sorry. So, you know, I think he probably just thought it's that awful woman at the house complaining, but now he knows that they won't even deliver the mail. And I did think that companies are going to stop delivering here soon. You know, I had this in the back of my mind, where there's a few delivery drivers that always comment on the road. One from Every, especially. It's only got a little van, and he always says, "What is it with the road?" And a lot of them always say, "Road's bad, isn't it?" and all things like that. So I had this idea that they'd stop delivering to us under protest, but I didn't think it would be the Royal Mail delivering our letters. So until it's fixed, they're not going to deliver post to us. We're going to have to go collect it, or I can say, can you deliver it to Mike's house or that post office, and I'll collect it. But until then, they're not going to do it. So I need to find out the date that they can come and inspect it to see if they're happy to come back. Can you believe that? Just goes to show how bad it has become. Anyway, that's just a couple of little updates on stuff. And hopefully tomorrow we'll have to pop out in the morning. If I get back in the early hours and I really can't do it tomorrow, then I will be staying home. But otherwise, we're popping to Gary's brother's tomorrow. His other brother is coming down, and we're popping there for breakfast and meeting him up and everything. So there probably, if there's not a Rocks Chat in the morning, you'll know that that's where I am. If there is, you know, I was too tired to go after getting home so late. But if not, I've done this extra one anyway. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow sometime. Bye for now, everyone.